Hi everyone, it's Trudy here from Indigo Grace, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about the benefits of Himalayan salt lamps. I have spoken to you previously about Himalayan salt lamps. I've wrote articles about them which have been published in Atlantis Era magazine. I've done blog posts and videos, but I thought it'd be nice to do a summertime one. So today is the 20th of June and it is about 20 degrees roughly outside. Pollen count is really high and I'm not suffering with hay fever. I have previously in the past suffered really badly with hay fever. It would ruin my summers. I would usually end up with one eye swollen shut, the other eye quite puffy, water streaming down my face, blocked nose or runny nose, feeling all that congestion through all the tubes in my face, itchy eyes. Oh my God, itchy eyes is the absolute worst. And feeling generally really run down, not looking forward to being outside, not opening the windows in my house because I couldn't stand it. I live in a really rural area. We've got farms all around us. There's always high grass, wildflowers, all of this. I can't even, could not even go for a walk up and down my road because I would come back and I'd be just absolutely miserable. Um, Foreign holidays were also so tricky. I remember being in Gran Canaria a couple of years back and going to the zoo kind of thing that they have over there. I can't remember the name of it. And there's loads of bushes and trees and flowers everywhere, and my eye just throughout the day just completely swelled shut, and I was in absolute agony. Going to the chemist and getting these little beads for to take, and you put them in your mouth and they dissolve, and awful, absolutely awful, and none of it helped. And when I'd be at home, I'd be drinking like Zyrtec by the bottle. 10 mils a day. No, thank you, not for me, more. um, and I realized when I put these in the house for the kids, and I put these in the house for the kids, not for me, for the kids, because my girls had seasonal asthma. So again, times like this, really hot weather, their breathing was so impacted by it. It would flare up with the high pollen and stuff like that as well. And I would end up usually with them off school and struggling and stuff like that. Um, so I initially got Himalayan salt lamps into the house because they neutralize our air, so they make our air a better quality to breathe in, which is really good for people who have asthma and people who have any kind of breathing disorders and stuff like that. So I put them in the house for them. I had one in their bedroom primarily, and I had a couple of tea lights around the house. Tea lights are, they're lovely and they're great and they're really, really lovely to look at, but they're not effective when you've got people who have chronic disorders or chronic illnesses, I should say, in the house. So I realized that I needed more lamps. So I put one in my bedroom, I put one in the sitting room, and I kept the tea light holders to the kitchen because the girls don't generally spend a lot of time in the kitchen, just dinner time. So I can light the tea light at dinner. But if they were in any other rooms, they'd have a salt lamp. So I realized not long after that we were reducing the amount of times throughout the year that we would be using the inhalers. So I thought, win-win, this is great. And it took me another while, I'd say it took me 6 months from initially putting them into the house to realizing that I wasn't drinking Zyrtec anymore. I wasn't having itchy eyes. I wasn't having swollen eyes. I wasn't having any of that kind of stuff. So I thought, okay, this is really good. What have I changed? Nothing. I hadn't changed something. I hadn't changed my diet. I hadn't changed anything at all. Um, this was the only new addition to the house, and it was working wonders. So that was fantastic, and I shared that on Facebook the other day, and it struck a chord with a lot of people. It's not just me who says it, it says it on their boxes. I can show you guys that they reduce allergens and irritants. Now, they have other wonderful benefits, as you can see there. They are a fantastic mood lamp. What they do, they're lovely, calm and soothing. The peachy orange tones from the lamps themselves increase our serotonin levels, and our serotonin makes us happy. So these are really beneficial if you've got somebody in the house who suffers with, say, seasonal affective disorder, which is like being sad in the wintertime and stuff like that, and anxiety and depression. They can help to increase their levels of serotonin. So while it's not a cure, and it's not a cure for anything that I'm talking about in this video. It is a great aid to have. Um, they also, as I said, clean the air, which is really, really good. They also draw in moisture. Okay, they do take in moisture. So if you're living in a quite damp house, these are really, really beneficial to have because they'll draw in the moisture so that you're not breathing it all in. They do help us to sleep better. I found since putting one in my bedroom that I've slept so much sounder at night. Really, really fantastic. This is the lamp that I've just been showing you there. This is a 1.5 to 2.5 kg lamp. This is kind of the average size that you'll find in most places. They do come bigger than that, and if I can just quickly show you guys on the camera, over here I have a 9 to 12 kg lamp. It's absolutely massive. And let me just show you some of the other cool products you can get. This is a USB color changing salt lamp. I'm not sure how good this will show up on the video, but there it is lit up in purple. I did do a little video on these there last week, so you can check that out. The colour changing salt lamp changes like from red to green to purple to blue to yellow. All the different colours go through it. It is a USB connection, so you do need a USB plug yourself to connect it into. But they're really cool, and they weigh about a kg to a kg and a half as well. They still have the same benefits. Another really, really cool thing that we've got in, and I've seen a lot of people using these, are the Himalayan salt inhalers. Now, I've seen these being sold for like €45, €50 in pharmacies. I actually sell them for €25. So they're really, really good value. And basically what they do is you fill the pouch with salt, and the pouch goes in that lower half there, and you just breathe like you would with an asthma inhaler. Just take a nice deep breath in, hold it, and release. And that's all you need to do. You need to use it for 5 to 10 minutes daily, whatever your needs may be. So there's the salt inhalers. And the last product I want to show you that we've got in stock at the minute is the tea light holders. The tea light holders are lovely. I find them great in the kitchen because you can just light them when it's dinner time or when people are sat around the table. And again, they give that lovely warm glow. They have all the same benefits. They, help with the air quality and stuff like that. They help reduce allergens. I have these going all the time in the kitchen when I'm in there working and doing different bits and pieces. And we've found so many great effects from having these in the house. So I'm just sharing what we found worked for us. And obviously they are there as options if you want to give them a go. So they're all on the website, indigograce.com. Go check them out, and I hope that you enjoy them as much as me. So that's it for me. Take care. Bye-bye.